Hello, Taurus Collective. Welcome to your reading for February 2024. I've already shuffled the cards, meditated, scrying the mirror, and came up with a list of statements to begin this reading with. But I just want to remind you folks of a few things. Number one, this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading. So the messages that come up in the cards may or may not resonate with you. Don't feel bad if it does not. I welcome you to look at the videos associated with your moon and your rising signs to get a full and complete picture for the month ahead, for they are equally important. I do realize it's already February. I've had a pretty tough last couple of weeks. It is late, but forgive me. This might actually happen more frequently within the next 6 months until towards the end of 2024. But secondly, I just want to remind you too that the prediction videos for 2024 are out. They are free and readily available, although they are lengthy. If anything in this video resonates with you, I do ask that you check those videos out. And thirdly, I do realize that this channel being new, we as humans tend not to trust new things, but if anything in my videos resonate with you, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Everything is free. I will never message you and ask you for your personal information, for your business, or for your money. It's quite literally no strings attached. So, Taurus Collective, let's go ahead and get into the energy. So meditating, I can see that some of you, 2024 for all of us is already starting to bring her fury about in a variety of different ways. For you, I do see that this is more financial than anything else. Of course, like I mentioned, take things as they resonate, but I got a Knight of Cups, I got the Star, I got Queen of Coins, but I also got Three of Swords and Five of Coins. So I feel like the energy coming about here is there's an offer of help, mostly emotional support, an offer of, somebody lending you an ear and a shoulder to cry on. But I get a sense that you're staying strong after Three of Swords event just occurred to you. As I was doing the meditation, I saw the Strength card peek out. So I feel like you're really focused on digging deep within yourself to find that strength within. Of course, that being said, the Strength card did not just jump out. So I feel like this is something that you're really working on still to this point. I feel like there might be some financial worries here. Like I mentioned, the energy that I'm getting here seems to be financial. So some of you might have lost your job. You might have gotten demoted. You might have had a surprise bill come out of nowhere. Maybe it's a hospital bill. Maybe your rent just went up. Something like that is what I'm picking up here. But I'm getting that it was a shock. It's not really a good one either, but I get a sense that with the Queen of Coins here and the Star, that you still have that inspiration. And for a lot of you up to this point, you've proven to yourself that you have the moxie and you have the strength and the ability to really seek out resources to help you survive whatever this new whirlwind is. I get a sense that your attitude dealing with this is a lot different than what it used to be. I'm getting a sense that you feel like you can rely on your community around you to help lift you up. This is what this Knight of Cups is showing here. And the Star is coming up as like an inspiration. So I'm just getting that you have that emotional support and that inspiration given to you by your friends, your family, your community. Maybe it could be colleagues. But I'm just getting that these people are helping you seek out the strength within yourself to push forward. I'm getting a sense that recovering from this Three of Swords and Five of Coins energy is not going to be as it's still going to be a challenge, but I just get a sense that it's going to be a lot easier now that you have the support, the village support, and the wisdom you need to carry forward. So that's very interesting energies. Not all bad, Taurus. So don't fret. There's light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. But let's go ahead and get into the meat of the February reading. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I do monthly predictions with 4 cards, upright only to open up the energy. I get past, present, future outcome. And then I'll choose a different deck, and that deck I will read either upright or reversed. So for the upright messages, I'm five of pearls, Five of Coins. Yeah, that came up again. Okay, so the thing is, for February, because Pluto just went into Aquarius, the deck that I have chosen to begin this reading, I've done this for all signs to this point, is the Age of Aquarius deck, considering that Pluto just moved into Aquarius January 20th. So I felt it was pretty appropriate. Pluto moving into Aquarius, this is a generational planet, so it's a generational shift. So what's essentially happened here is that Pluto's moved into the sign of, you know, it's, for lack of a better term, it's an upheaval. It really is going to be an upheaval. A lot of tarot readers are picking up on it too, is that the powers that be are shifting. We've got a lot of light shining on things that are hidden, and the communities, various different communities, are rediscovering their voices and their power. Pluto is going to revert back into the sign of Capricorn later on this year, and then after that it'll be sitting in the sign of Aquarius for another 20 years, hence the reference of Pluto being a generational planet, and this being a generational shift. So there will be an entire generation that will have in their astrology charts just Pluto and Aquarius placements. So very, very, I think it's a very, very powerful shift. So for your past, yeah, I see it automatically. This is the Five of Pearls, also known as the Five of Coins. This is the kind of card that you get when you end up getting a major financial, or I wouldn't say major, we'll see if the Tower comes up in this reading, but as I mentioned, like, you might have lost your job, you might have gotten demoted, you might have had a surprise bill, a nasty financial surprise here. This is what this represents, and it's leaving you feeling like you're misfortunate, and that it doesn't necessarily mean that you are in poverty, but you kind of feel, it's like the energy that comes along with a job loss. It's like, now what, right? It's caused some sort of Tower event. Fives, we'll see if the synchronicities come up, but fives, if you get multiple fives and synchronicities, then that is essentially like a micro Tower. For your present energy, as I mentioned, you got the Six of Cups, which is quiet reflection, nostalgia, but this is the card that comes up when you're connecting with people that you have soul bonds with. Like I mentioned for the meditation that I had just done, I feel you have your village and your community to rely on for support. I feel as though this event that has come around, it's not the same as previous, you know, towers that you had been through. It's not the same because you have that community support that you can rely on. You have a lot of emotional support. So I just get a sense that getting through it is going to be easier. In your future card here, for the immediate future, you've got Two of Pearls, which is Two of Coins energy. Two of Pearls is essentially a balancing act, right? This is what comes after you make peace with the fact that something upsetting has happened, and now you're getting ready to go to work. And you being an earth sign, and multiple earth signs coming up here, I just get a sense that you're going to learn how to adapt. You obviously have choices coming towards you, choices of work, choices of different options that you're going to be taking in terms of maintaining your finances or recovery. But twos, usually the cards associated with twos, there's a choice that needs to be made coming up here. And I'm getting a sense that some of you will be choosing between jobs, potential job interviews coming up. The outcome energy is Four of Swords, which is recovery. This is a relaxation, recovery, and a revival card. And you can see the figure in the card just sort of like, you know, just a sigh of relief, right? It's a sigh of relief after a period, like a balancing act. You get a sigh of relief, you know, you kind of bought yourself some time. This is just a statement that I'm getting, is you're going to recover. You're going to recover in a very kind of a solid, happy way. For some of you, yeah, the statement, buying yourself some time really, buying yourself some time should really resonate with some of you there. It could be something as simple as somebody lending you some money so that you can pay next month's rent, so that you can continue your job search. That's just kind of the energy that I'm getting here. But yeah, you see that Strength card is peeking out there. So, and the Three of Wands, some of you might actually have to move. The Hanged Man reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune upright. Yeah, I just get a sense that eventually the wheels of fate will turn in your favor. You just have to keep pushing forward. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 clarification cards for each. Okay. So for your past, we got the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Empress reversed, which is like yeah, that goes right in line with the sudden upset, a sudden major upset, a blow to your abundance, to your savings, and just kind of like learning how to heal from it. And so clarifying your present energy, you got the Seven of Wands reversed, which is about licking your wounds. That's just kind of, that's kind of the energy that I get here, licking your wounds. And then you've got the Hangman clarifying that too, which is a period of pause, a period of trying to regain perspective here. But also at the bottom, you've got the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So some of you might actually have like a divine masculine giving you assistance. This could also be like a potential new employer giving you a job offer. And let's go ahead and clarify your future energies here. Future energy for Taurus Collective. All right, thank you. Five of Wands, clarifying Two of Pearls. Yeah, there's competition here. So you've got a balancing act, you've got fighting to maintain your abundance, and you've got competition. Yeah, just so the kind of the messages that I'm getting here too is you need to be careful with a lot of options that you end up getting in terms of job offers. Just make sure you read the fine print, because not everything is as it seems. But you will get a job offer. I got the Fool here too. You will get a job offer. Yeah, the Three of Swords is coming up again, but so is the Eight of Cups, Strength, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I get a sense that you're going to recover from this Three of Swords, and you're going to, for those of you who still have this job, you're discovering, like I mentioned, maybe some of you got like demoted, or it's just a toxic work environment, but I just get a sense that you're going to be recovering from whatever major upset this is. Okay, so be careful not to be too judgmental about things coming towards you. Like judgment in the reverse coming with the Four of Swords, that's all part of the recovery from a major life upset. Is like, now that you were able to save yourself, now you just kind of want to like start coming after people or organizations that you feel failed you in some way. But the thing is, it also could be there could be a King of Wands that's giving you unfair judgment here, but this is also clarifying a Four of Swords and a recovery. So I'm just getting a sense that you're stepping into like a part of healing is anger, right? And I'm just seeing that's coming up as potentially being seen as boorish and tyrannical. But the Ten of Swords is in the reverse and the Six of Cups is upright. I'm just getting a sense that you going through this, you're going to be, the job offer you actually might get, could be seen more as a promotion. Like the universe set it in some kind of way to where it was forcing you to move to someplace else, because your next job is supposed to be a leg up. Some of you might actually be really angry because you had a manager that was really overbearing and was just actively looking for reasons to get rid of you. This is also what I'm seeing here too, because as I mentioned, like once you were able to secure a new job and take a leap forward into a new cycle, a new financial cycle, I'm getting that now that you are in like this period of recovery and you're healing, you're going through all the levels of healing too, and one of those stages is anger. And I feel like some of you might actually be angry at some boss you had before. Maybe this guy fired you, maybe this guy tried to push you out, but the Judgment being in the reverse and King of Wands being upright, I just get a sense that you're really harshly judging somebody who was really just acting in a very unfair manner. But the thing is, the Ten of Swords is showing up in the reverse, and you've got the Six of Cups again upright. Five of Pentacles is in the reverse now, and you've got the Emperor upright and the King of Pentacles upright. So I'm getting a sense that you're leaving an employer or organization that treated you very unfairly and never gave you any shot at like doing things, never gave you extra assignments, never gave you a chance to prove yourself. But this new employer, this King of Pentacles Emperor, this new employer, this new bank, this new organization, landlord, whatever it might be, this entity, that this new cycle, this new entity you're moving into, this is where the money is at. This is where you're going to boss up and get to that next level. This looks very stable to me, because the thing is, when the King of Pentacles comes in a reading, especially in the upright reading, that's all about slow moving discernment, but it's also about stability. And you've got the Emperor here too, which is a card that comes up for employers. So I'm just getting a sense that this new opportunity that you will be given, that you're going to take this leap forward on, you're going to quickly realize just by how well this organization treats you, just how poorly the organization of the past treated you. That's just kind of the energy that I'm getting here, Taurus Collective. So very interesting, but just, Spirit just wants to let you know that, keep your chin up. There's way better opportunities coming your way that you don't really see right now. It's really going to shift your perspective, right? Because, and I feel like you kind of realize that with the Hangman coming in your present energy, is like your perspective on a lot of things has changed because of this very abrupt upset. But I feel like you'll be able to fully process just what perspective has changed, what beliefs within you have died, and what is replacing them. You're really going to be able to digest that and fully examine it after you've acquired some sort of stability. You're going to have some competition. I'm not even going to lie, because Five of Wands is coming up in your future with Two of Pentacles. There will be competition, but with the full coming up, that's a new cycle. The full coming up in the future, I do get a sense that after a series of interviews, one of them is going to give you a shot, and it's going to be very stable, very reliable. You could actually do business or work for this place for a few years. That's what I'm getting here, because Pentacles is also representative of years in terms of time and length. But you're going to be able to sit and recover and fully examine, re-examine, and digest the lesson you learned from this major life upset. I feel like the lessons that you will be learning are lessons in boundaries, and it's not just people and individuals you have to set boundaries with, it's organizations you have to set boundaries with too. So that's a lot. That's like a mouthful, Taurus, but Spirit wanted me to tell you about it. So now we're going to move on to the next portion of the reading, what I've been doing for all signs to this point. I want you to take a couple of breaths and think of a yes or no question. And I will draw a card or a couple cards, whatever my guides tell me to do here. But think of a yes or no question. If any of you have watched previous videos for different signs, you already know this is coming. I do ask that you explore asking different yes or no questions, but of course, do as Spirit guides you to do. Okay, what does Taurus Collective need to know? What does Taurus Collective need to know? Got it. This is interesting. So I got no and oh my God, yes. And then at the bottom, I've got negative reversed. So I feel like maybe some of you had a couple of questions in mind here. So yeah, remember how I told you there's a decision coming? So one of them is a no and one of them is a yes. I feel like there's a decision coming. I feel like it could potentially be between two job offers. One of them is a very obvious no, and one of them is a very ecstatic yes. That's just what I'm getting here. So yeah, you have options coming to you. You have options that are going to be presented to you. I just get a sense that yeah, it's between two. If it's not clear right now, it'll become clear in the future. It's just kind of what I'm getting. So let me just go ahead and get an oracle card. All right. So the oracle card that came out is be cautious of poor choices here. It's poor choices. Think again before making any decision at this time. Caution is needed, right? Remember when I mentioned earlier in this reading that when you're looking for different job offers, you have to be cautious of the fine print. So that's actually really important. So be cautious of the fine print that's coming up here. There's a hidden problem. Warning, reconsider, and no. And so this is the no here, right? This is the no here. So just be cautious of, somebody trying to get you to agree to a salary that is actually lower than what your future coworkers would be paying. Just make sure that you get any offer that you get, make sure you get that in writing. Don't just agree to something based off of a verbal contract, because those are very, very hard to prove. Get it in writing and get both parties to sign it so that you can keep yourself protected. And be cautious about organizations that are reluctant to put things in writing as an actual guarantee. Those organizations are not worth doing business with. So very interesting reading, Taurus, but as I mentioned before, there is light at the end of the tunnel. So just keep the faith, keep that star energy, lean on your community, because I feel like you have a lot of people around you that are willing to guide you, give you mentorship, and give you that emotional support you need. But this is all I have for you. Again, if anything in this video resonated, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. I deeply appreciate it. But until then, shalom, and I will see you next time.